Well, under usual circumstances, I don't usually record RPGs just because of how long and in-depth they can be, but I'm gonna take an approach with this where I'm gonna be mostly quiet, so you won't actually be hearing me an awful lot. It's gonna be very close to a no commentary playthrough, but this is Enderal, which is total conversion for Skyrim, but then if you've managed to find it on a channel as small as mine, then I'm sure you already know all about it and are just interested in what it actually looks like and, you know, whether you want to take the time to download it yourself. So I'm gonna just be quiet and allow you to make that decision for yourself. I will still chip in now and again, but for the most part you won't be hearing a lot from me. It certainly looks very nice. Oh look, it's the Winterhold statue. Can I pick anything up? My mouse sensitivity is a bit low, sorry about this. Kinda just... a pheasant?
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go? Did you find it? Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it? No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows. Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
This music is fantastic, by the way.
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we? What? Now when you look at that, I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we? Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And, oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat! Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat! Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat! Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat!
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad but fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion, a clockwork. Having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean? None, you're right. But... who knows? Maybe everything is gonna be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes? Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache. Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Endralians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Okay. Well, this has certainly been interesting so far. Okay, I think I'm fairly happy with this. It's much better than Skyrim's character creator, that's for sure. Oh, name. What do we have a name? I know.
Araziel. Right, how could I have forgotten? She was one of the few free people who ever set foot on a ship. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming!
Women nowadays just don't want a man to court them.
Hold on. What's quick save? F5.
Boy, that's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Oh, blazes, what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp! Good. Now, quiet.
Aha, here we go. My, it smells like 40 years balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They didn't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Look, someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
I can't move.
Oh, you mean business, don't you? All right, man.
You'll regret this!
Well,
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now? Yes, yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on, help me search. There must be a rope or something. I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant. As are you, dear Sirius, unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please! We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil, and I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing? Please! Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you. You wanted to start a new life in a new land. And as my ship is one of the only ships still sailing the route since the wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest. You did have a choice. You could have signed on like all the others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers. At least have the guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain. I
don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship. Pull him up, Ruger.
But Captain, they...
Do it.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in their room.
But... You can't do this.
Oh, believe me, I can.
No.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine. Tie her and her comrade together and feed them to the fish. Good luck in your new life, friend.
Interesting loading in this game. I'm sure we'll run into the captain later.
Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and
How
never...
does it feel to be powerless?
This is about your damn pride, Tina.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm evil.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
what is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Alright, okay, so this is like a level up screen, isn't it? I can't actually level up anyway, I don't think. Thaumaturge, Elementalist. Okay, so that's Mage. I assume this is Warrior. Yeah, Shield Wall. Barbarian, Blade Dancer. Infiltrator, Vagrant. Trickster. Okay. Well, my hair looks kind of interesting considering I've been in the water. What have I got in my inventory? Well, nothing obviously, but okay. Skeleton. Oh, a knife. Okay, I need to re-familiarize myself with Skyrim's controls. least I'm not completely defenseless. Although my health isn't recharging, so there's that. What's going on over here? Journal. Okay. Wait a minute, hero menu. Oh, this is a pretty neat menu. Right, so health. Health indicates we're dying. Satiated. Okay. Boost speeds up mana regeneration. Well, that's kind of odd. Ooh, psionics. Okay, stamina. Pretty straightforward stamina. Using health potions increases the fever. Once it hits 100% you die. Okay. That kind of prevents you from just spamming healing. Experience points. Okay. I'm thinking maybe a magic class? Psionics interests me. Entropy. Summon creatures from other realities. So it's kind of like conjuration. It's kind of like destruction. Heal, that's restoration basically. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let me just quick save. Is there anything I can harvest? No? What about down here? This reminds me of one bay in Skellige in The Witcher. Okay, well that's not the right way, there's a waterfall down that way. It's pretty obvious the way I want to go, but I don't want to miss anything. A rancid health potion. Actually, I could do with taking that. Little camp up there. anything of use? Should have seen them. Horseshoe. Oh, okay. Yeah. I have the room key. Oh, this thing's playing tune. a look then. That'll bring it down to 0 again, so I may as well. I think that maybe an old road is actually a little bit better than... wearing a bunch of wet clothes. Okay. Hold on. There we go. Don't need the torch anyway. Am I still busy? I assume I am. Weird fever. Okay. Flash, I don't need to do that. I don't think I need the goblet either. Heals the caster. Okay. Huh. Right, okay, I know how this goes. I want to use my bow, don't you? Okay, a mud element. Take my arrows back. And use experience to level up. I don't need level 9. Some food there. This guy doesn't look like he's been down here that long. Not a skeleton. I'm sure the bread that was on his corpse will be just fine to eat. Hold on. Can I do that thing? Want to level up? Do I want to be though? I'm thinking some kind of warrior mage hybrid. But this is the sneak tree, so the problem is like I could be an archer, but it seems to be mixed in with a bunch of other stuff which I won't really be using to its full potential if I want to go full archer, so I think maybe memories of the sense trope teaching usage of psionics and entropy. Wait a second. Oh, I don't have that. Okay. Well. These look more like gourds than pumpkins. Initially, I think what I'm going to do is... I'm hardly ever a mage in games. Moon carrots. Right, okay. I don't actually have any of that yet, so not a lot of point in adding points to it. How is it I level this stuff up? Is it just a case of it will be leveled up by things that I do? You need them to use learning books. Alright, I see. Crafting points with each level up. Need them to raise your workmanship guides. Okay, so need these to read books and such. One of them with each level, right? Okay. So let's go into my dream world. Where were we? Here we are. Psionics and entropy. And maybe Blade Master? Or maybe Keeper, if I wanted to be sort of a heavy plate sort of deal, but for the moment I'm just going to do this. Tier 1 psionic spells stay 15% longer in effect. Entropy consumes 20% less health. Oh, I see. Entropy spells consume health. Sounds good. Blood magic. Oh. Shout out to the German language in the top corner there. What is this then? My little reality marble? See, they've made good use of the Sovngarde sky. Pretty stunning, isn't it? Might even be a good place to leave it for now.